What's up everyone, Cessseeezy here on Jesse's channel with a quick news and rumor update on the Nintendo Switch. We apparently had tons of information and rumors leaked over the past few days. This all comes from the queens of Nintendo Switch rumors, Emily Rogers and Laura Kate Dale, as well as a few websites like IGN and Eurogamer, who are also known for leaking information. We have everything from rumored and confirmed Switch games, a new wave of Nintendo Switch dev kits having a more powerful CPU and GPU than previous dev kits, upgradable virtual console games, and much more. So hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and with that out of the way, let's get this started. So this isn't going to be in any particular order, but first up, we have some information on how virtual console games will work. It seems we will be getting virtual console games that will be linked to your account and not your hardware. And it will be required to pay an upgrade fee for virtual console purchases you've already made. Think of this as something similar to when you connected your Wii U to the original Wii Nintendo account. You may have already had certain games purchased on your Wii Virtual Console, and instead of being able to download the games once again to your Wii U, you had to pay a small $2 or $3 fee, which is better than paying the full price of the game, but still didn't make sense to me.
I think I've bought the original Legend of Zelda and Mario NES games on the 3DS, Wii U, and guess what? It seems once again I'll be buying them, hopefully for the last time, on the Nintendo Switch. However, if the rumor is true that the new eShop or Virtual Console, whatever Nintendo is going to end up calling it on the Switch, will have the purchases linked to your account as opposed to your hardware, then I'll be happy. Being able to freely upgrade to a newer version of the Switch, or a new console in the future, and being able to bring those games along with me will be amazing. It is important to note that some people are saying the selection of Virtual Console titles at launch will be a little disappointing. So this could be taken a few different ways. Either we will only have a portion of the games that we see on the Wii U's Virtual Console, which would be disappointing, or it will be the same games with only a few newer games to choose from, which would be less disappointing, but still not nearly as great as having a huge catalog of GameCube, DS, and other games to choose from.
Next, let's move on to those dev kit rumors. Is the Nintendo Switch going to have Maxwell? Well, from what I've gathered, the controversy here comes from reports that a new second wave of dev kits that are noticeably more powerful have been sent out. If I'm remembering correctly, this happened with the Xbox One shortly after it launched as well. New dev kits with a higher CPU clock were sent out, followed by Microsoft upgrading the Xbox One's firmware to allow devs to access more GPU power that was being reserved for the Kinect. Another interesting rumor is that the Nintendo Switch will not have a removable battery. This will only affect the most hardcore of players, but this basically means that we won't be able to upgrade the battery inside the Switch. Some of you may have even upgraded the battery inside of your Wii U, which is incredibly easy to do. So it kinda stings to know that we won't be able to have the increased battery life with the Switch. Instead, it will be more like the 3DS, which to my knowledge is also unable to be upgraded.
However, this isn't as horrible as it sounds. It seems like Nintendo Switch will use USB Type-C, which means, among other things, like the potential for high data transfer and even video output, it will also charge incredibly fast. So a shorter battery life won't be as bad as you think. Sure, if it were like the Game Boy or even Xbox One controller where you needed to charge the batteries every few hours, or even like the 3DS where you need to charge for a long time for the battery to be fully charged, it would be pretty bad. But if we're able to get 3 to 4 hours of battery life from 15 to 30 minutes of charging, I'd be happy. On top of this, we always have the potential of having a case to put on the Switch that has an external battery similar to certain smartphone cases. Plus, a lot of people think the Joy-Cons themselves will also have a battery inside, which when connected to the Switch will also supply power alongside the battery inside the Switch.
Here we have a short one for the list, but one that a lot of people are looking forward to. A rumor suggests the Nintendo Switch will be region-free. After continuing to region lock both the Wii U and the 3DS, limiting gamers from playing Japan-only titles without purchasing a duplicate Japanese system, Nintendo will make the Switch region-free. According to a report from Let's Play Video Games, late CEO Satoru Iwata hinted at this possibility at an investors meeting last year, saying that the company was looking at it optimistically going forward.
Getting close to the bottom of our list, Nintendo is doing a world tour of sorts with the Nintendo Switch to show off and further answer questions people may have. Not just reporters, media, and people in the gaming industry, but for normal fans as well. The dates and locations for that demonstration and others are listed below. On the third day of each stop, members of the general public will also be invited to try out the console. Nintendo encourages fans to show up early, as space is limited and people will be chosen on a first-come, first-served basis. We have New York City, January 13th through the 15th, Toronto, January 27th through the 29th, Washington, D.C., February 10th through the 12th, Chicago, February 17th through the 19th, San Francisco, February 24th through the 26th, and Los Angeles, March 3rd through the 5th.
Next, we have rumored and confirmed Switch games, obviously Zelda Breath of the Wild, which will be the definitive version of the game with increased visuals. We have strong rumors that Smash Bros. For Wii U will be getting a port with minor changes for the Switch. Mario Kart 8 and Splatoon will be receiving ports as well, but with extensive enhancements. We have Crazy Rabbids and Mario games that sound like fun, but a little more focused towards the younger audience. We have the new 3D Mario game that was teased during the Switch trailer. We will be getting the usual third-party sports games that release on almost every platform, the enhanced version of Skyrim, the visually stunning title called Seasons of Heaven that again look amazing, even when compared to PS4 and Xbox One titles. The last on my list is the rumored Pokemon game, Pokemon Stars, which will apparently feature more than 20 new Pokemon unique to the Switch version.
Finally, we come to a quick list of rumors from one of the queens of the Switch rumors, Laura Kate Dale. Breath of the Wild will not be a launch title for the Switch. Localization ended in December and it could take several months to complete. However, newer sources have confirmed it will launch alongside the Switch, so who really knows for sure? 2 third-party exclusive games at launch, with the rumored Rabbids and Mario crossover being one of them. She thinks Retro Games' new project won't be talked about at the event in January. Initial virtual console library won't be large, small upgrade fee required for games already owned on the Wii U and 3DS. 20 plus new Pokemon for the rumored Pokemon Sun and Moon port on Switch. However, Tom Phillips of Eurogamer, who initially leaked the port, doesn't think this is likely. Although most features of the Switch are known via leaks, at this point she thinks there are a few surprises left for the January event. One unexpected new IP will be shown.
Purchases are tied to an account, not a system. The new Mario game will be playable at various preview and press events in January. Splatoon, Smash Bros, and Mario Kart 8 are enhanced ports, not entirely new games. Mario Kart is an extensive port, while Smash Bros has minimal new additions. She has heard that Breath of the Wild won't be available at launch, but Nintendo's marketing so far seems to contradict this. A short teaser for Beyond Good and Evil 2 is in the works, but she doesn't know if it will be ready for the January event. Like Emily Rogers, she has also heard about Mother 3 from very reputable sources, but she has no clue why it hasn't materialized yet. Monolith Soft is working on a new game. Not a Xenoblade Chronicles export, this new game will be similar to the Xenoblade games in terms of its combat style. It's potentially possible to run the Switch at full clock speed in portable mode, though this is likely a developer's choice, not a user level toggle. Miiverse is returning. Screenshots and videos can be posted there via the share button on the Switch. Multiple different development kits are in the hands of developers at the moment, with one that went out in October being more powerful than the one that went out in July. Joy-Cons have analog triggers, and some games might support Wiimotes.
I want to thank you all for watching this video. If you liked it, give this video a like and share it with your friends. If you haven't already, please subscribe so you don't miss out on future gaming news, theories, rumors, and discussions. Also, let me know your thoughts in the comments below on how it could be improved. Your feedback is the most important part of bringing the quality of content on this channel to be the best that it can be. I would like to take this time to give a huge thank you to this month's Patreon supporters: Jonathan, The Edge Network, Magic Tech Review, John Frank, and Harris Priest. This video was made possible by supporters on Patreon. If you would also like to support this channel, head over to patreon.com/GameOverJesse where you can support this channel as well. Rewards vary from having your topic featured on a future discussion, seeing videos early, joining as a guest on a video, shoutouts, and having a custom avatar similar to my own drawn of you to match any video game or anime art style that you would like. Mine is of myself as Link, but you could choose to have yours any way that you would like. Finally, I would like to thank my friends CS Guitar 89 and Gnomo Designs for providing the music and artwork for this video.